What up, boys? Like my Zoom 9. Welcome to an update. New update. Update of updates. The mighty, big old beginning update. So we can start the new decade off with a big old bang and stuff. Anyway, let's talk about COPA. So, the COPA law is a thing, and I have a plush videos. I do plush videos, and cool stuff like that. Well, guess what? With the COPA law, I might get sued. And guess what? I'm a 16-year-old high school student who doesn't have a job. What I'm saying is I can't afford to get $42,000, which is a lot per video. That's gonna bankrupt my family. So guess what? The Fanatic Adventures can't. No, I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be canceled, but it's gonna be a little bit more adult. You know, instead of having me saying the words this and this, I now can say this, this, and this, except for the F-bomb. There's a reason why I'm not doing the F-bomb like I did with the movie. The movie has a lot of them. Because I want to do a separate series where it's more like R-rated humor and political crap. Unlike, Epic Adventure, it's like, oh, I'm just doing funny videos. I would personally, there's a thing called Storyfire. With Storyfire, I can do whatever the heck I want. Unless if it's not showing my related, because this one is called FNAF Epic. Instead of calling it FNAF Epic Adventure, it's FNAF Mega Adventure, which is it doesn't make any sense. Why am I doing it more adult? Why not do it less adult? Or maybe do more adult on my channel? Well, I can't, you see, because either way, I ain't getting money for it, and I ain't doing anything to drastically change the series, except for storyline purposes. You saw the new storyline in the end of the second movie with the whole stones. Yeah, we're now going into multiple crossover series territory now. We're getting more Chicks PD. Yes, my friend, more Chicks PD. I have to wrap up the storyline in order to do another series. Not only that, there's going to be more series than ever. There's going to be like this drama-esque sort of sad comedy series about a guy who hates his life. That's coming up very soon. And there's another series, which is basically something I wanted to do with another character. And that's Pac-Man. And that's Pac-Man Worldly Adventures. And then there's a Crash Bandicoot series that's going to come out in the future also, which will be called Crash Bandicoot's Insane Adventures. Plus, I'm going to be doing video games. More video game stuff. Because I thought, hey, why not do more video games? And not only that, there's going to be FNAF Mega Adventure, which is a more adult comedy-based thing. There's more. They're coming out. Let's go into the second thing besides the new series. What are the new series? What am I supposed to expect for the new series with the whole new storyline revolving all the series? Well, you're going to have to wait till season 6, episode 7. But anyway, we're going to have our first wedding episode on FNAF Epic Adventure for some ungodly reason. I'm going to post more FNAF Epic Adventure because, having 2 episodes in the entirety of the year was, I think, kind of stupid. And really, half of the filming process was for the movie. The movie was hard to film. It was harder than the first one. And the third one is not going to come out for a very, very long while. Until the other series sort of gets started. Because basically, are already coming out probably in 2021 or literally probably 6 months from now. But hey, I'm not planning on doing the third movie just yet. I'm probably going to plan on doing it some point in the summer where I have free time and where I don't want to burn out in 3 months and just die. Guess what? My creative juices are flowing. There's a lot of stuff that happened to me last year that really sucked. One of them is my anxiety, which is going up by 12%, and the fact that I really was just caught up with other stuff like relationships, um, school, and the ongoing thing of SAT, which I have to take. But hey, I'm almost in college, which is going to be an entirely scary thing because I'm going to be probably an 18-year-old playing with dolls. Which sucks. Anyway, what's going to happen now? Well, it's going to happen in February. They're the Florida vlogs. What? I'm going to Florida. I'm going to take you guys on the adventure. It's the Cleveland vlogs, the sequel. And by that I mean that 5-minute video I made like 3 years ago. And not only that, it's almost next year is the 5-year anniversary of this channel. We're on year 4. That's 4 years. That's like a lot of years. That's like 1,200 days, which is a lot. A lot of days. But now, my friend, the ultimate thing is about to happen. A cool, awesome crossover is about to happen between all the series, except for the drama comedy series, because they're really it's its own universe and stuff like that. But it's the world of Zack Master 79, which is the name of the universe. It's a universe, you know. It's an ongoing universe. An almighty walrus will soon combine all of those into like one epic final thing, the end of the channel. I'm gonna do that crossover film when I end all the series. Forever, no more series. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no, the second storyline is gonna take me maybe quicker, because the storyline is like 10 times quicker than the last one, which is the Toy Maker, and really it's just the beginning half. Now we got our epic adventure started on season 6, which sucks. Wow, it took me 6 seasons for that to happen. Wow, that's great. Anyway, what else? You know what happened this year? Something great happened this year. I got up to 80 whatever subscribers, 84 I think. Guess what? We surpassed 79, which, my friend, means of course something big is going to happen. It is Ultimate Adventures times 10, and my sister is talking and hey, please shut up. Shut up. Shut up and leave. Alright, after that rude interruption, it's now time to talk about what's going to happen now. Even though I talked about new series. Well, I think I'm going to take a little break of Fanatic Adventure. And by a little break, I mean a new season's coming out the 3rd. The 3rd. The 3rd of January. Look, it took a long enough break from Fanatic Adventure. It's time for me to start up the Fanatic Adventure's new storyline, along with Chicks PD. And maybe, just maybe, we might get something cool. But I'm going to take a little rest in the next 2 days, because guess what? I got my teeth extracted, and that sucks. My cheek is now literally the size of a banana. So, tune in on the 3rd, which is a Friday. Tune in on Friday for the very first episode of Fanatic Adventure Season 6. And the storyline, The Stones. Ooh! And guess what? The parter episode for this year is Candide. Yes. There's going to be original songs. And it's about three, it's about 4 hour long parts. It's 4 hours. It's a 4 hour long thing. No, I'm just kidding. It's about, each will be like 30 minutes. So it'll be like Act 1, Part 1, Act 2, Part 2, or not Act 2. Act 1, Part 2, Act 2, Part 2, Act 2, Part 2. Basically, the 4 parts are the 2 separate acts. And it's an original music, and it's sort of a comical, me making fun of a classic literature called Candide, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to come out this summer. So tune in for that. And then tune in for more episodes. Tune in for the wedding episode. And tune in for more series that's coming out throughout the thing. Also, it's the end of the decade. And I think it's time for me to skedaddle skedoodle and leave. Peace.